Hey y'all, I'm back. Um, so I just wanted to make another video since my last one was about 3 or 4 years ago. I just felt like I needed to do a little update on PCOS. Now, for those of you who aren't aware or know what PCOS is, it is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is an it's cysts that builds up in your ovaries, and 1 in 10 of every woman has it. Now, I've been doing more research on it, and it so happened that I think the numbers went up now because we are bringing more awareness to it. Thank God, and more women are actually being diagnosed the way they should be, and I think the numbers went up to 1 in every 5 women. So, which it's bittersweet only because more women do have this illness, but it's also great because now that people are aware, they're being treated. Um, what this illness is more than just infertility, which is being, you know, a main deal on what PCOS is. Yes, it is a big deal when it comes to women who are trying to conceive, but it goes deeper than that. Um, there's insulin resistance, painful cycles or no cycles, very irregular cycles, sleep apnea, high testosterone, hypothyroid, HS, mood swings, depression, anxiety, miscarriages, poor memory loss. Like there's times where I lose my brain. I really do, and I'm just like, what am I doing? What was I thinking? And I forget. Weight gain, weight loss, fluctuation. Your weight fluctuates a lot, and believe me, I have been there for the past 7 years. I want to say since I've lost and gained and lost and gained, and luckily I've kept it at a certain minimal of my weight gain, but it is still there and it is still a struggle that I deal with. Um, Again, I'm still dealing with the hair loss. I have my good days, my bad days. It's a toll. It takes a toll on you. There's a good amount of women out there that have it different. A lot of women have more hair growth in the face, and they will grow beards, or they will grow no hair, or they'll lose a lot of their lashes and eyebrows, or the top of the hair, you lose hair, which I'm there sometimes, and it's a self-conscious thing, and women struggle with it. And by that being said, we need to be more aware and spread the awareness and let other women know that it's okay and you're not alone. Now, when it comes to going to the doctor, I mainly tell a lot of my friends or people that have asked me questions, just ask them to test your blood. If you even have not all, but maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of the symptoms, just go get tested. It doesn't hurt. I mean, it will help, and it's also because it's genetically passed down to you. It's in your DNA. Um, when it comes to like the medications that doctors prescribe, just to give you a heads up of mainly what you will be told, um, they will start you on a medication called metformin. They'll do let me see, birth control is another one. I've heard of a lot of women trying what is it, Avistol, which also that causes it helps with your insulin sensitivities. It helps with your restore ovulation and your egg quality. I personally haven't tried that. I've tried metformin, and that one, again, every woman is different, and everybody, it takes medications differently. But When I took metformin, I couldn't. I had to literally stop medication. And for about maybe 3 years now, I have no form. I have not taken any prescribed medications from my doctors, only because it has not worked for me personally. But like I said, everybody is different. I'm not a doctor, nurse, whatever. Like, I'm talking by personal experience and what has helped me, and other people's testimonies that I've shared on group pages, or, people that have come up to me and gave me information, or just doing research on my own. um, right now, what I do to help myself and help with my body regulate, and my hair, and just dealing with my illness, I've gone to True Vision, which is, and I'm not advertising or doing any of that. I'm just saying again for personal use that this has been my lifesaver. It since I've taken it, maybe about six. I think I want to say I'm going on 6 years. That has been my lifesaver. This is my to go. I've kept my weight off. My mood swings have tremendously been better. My cycles are on time regularly. Like, it helps, and it's not painful, and I feel normal at times because of these. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is not a cure at all. Um, which sadly there's no cure yet. Yet. We're gonna stay positive on that, but yet. And I just feel like that has helped me so much, and I go by it. Uh, I tell people, hey, you should try it, and if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. And like I said, everybody's different. But for me, that is my lifesaver. That is what helped me keep myself sane. Um, I take prenatals, and I take the hair, nail, and skin gummies. That also helps a lot for me, especially with my hair loss, because I still deal with that, and I have yet to grow my hair back like it used to be. But thank God I still have what I have, because, like I always say, it can always be worse. Um, I felt like since the last time I made my video, I have gone a lot stronger. And like I said, when I go back and watch my video from my old self, it's like, dang, girl, like, I feel bad, because it's like, me then, I wish somebody would tell me more about what I was going to experience. And so that's why I'm here again, stronger me, coming back and just, helping other girls out that I know I have brought awareness to, and that have had tons of questions. Um, like I said, things that a lot of women with PCOS is the chronic pain that I've learned has gone, to me, I feel like it's gotten worse with age. As I've gotten older, I feel more that my body has shut down a lot on itself. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes I have like the chronic pains or loss of appetite, or I can't sleep. And that's a big deal, is insomnia. Oh my gosh. I can be so exhausted, but then I'll lay awake all night. And that I'm still working on. Um, Now, I have dealt with depression a lot since then. I know everybody's like, what? It's like, yeah, I got into deep holes before, and I got depressed. That's when I fell off for a little bit, and I, lost control of my mental state, along with my health. And I wasn't taking care of myself. I was working so much, and I kind of let myself off the hook, and just, I fell in. Self-care is a main priority, and I am still getting back on track with that. But when I say self-care, I mean self-care. Like, 30 minutes a day workout, drink your water. And if you can't do water, use fruits and vegetables, or like I do cucumber lemon water, and that is amazing to me. It's refreshing. But that is one thing that I feel you need to drink a lot of water. What else? Veggies, fruits, chicken. I tend to not eat red meat. I cannot. Um, Sometimes I can, and when I get a little craving, it's fine to have the red meat and eat it. I just know from personally myself, I will wake up in pain. My feet will swell, or my bones. I just won't function like I should, and I call it my episodes. Which I would wake up in the morning and that's it. I'm stuck in bed. I lost all control and I just need to relax. So when it comes to foods, I have switched my diet to where I try not to do a lot of carbs, and stuff that, like, I know I started doing a lot less gluten free stuff, but honestly, I haven't noticed a dramatic change. So it's not like something that I'm like based off of my food, like where I'm just like, oh no, no gluten for me. Like I said, everybody's different, but that's what helps me. So like with when it comes to rice or little foods like fried foods or whatever, I would do cauliflower. Like with the rice, I would make my own cauliflower and just grind it to where it's like rice. And it's worked for me. You could try it, but I love it. Chicken, I don't eat red meat, so I do turkey meat as like ground beef instead. That's my substitution. Veggies, I love my veggies. I just love them. Then there's fruits. Fruits with skins, it's really good. Like your apples, blueberries, strawberries is really good for you too. But you have to be careful with like the grapes. The grapes has high sugars, like natural sugars, so it's kind of, you can have them, but just don't eat too much of them. And what else? Oh, spinach. Instead of lettuce, like salads, I would do spinach instead. Cooked spinach is better for you, but not a lot of people like it. So, to do a substitution for a salad, like with just lettuce, I would do spinach instead. And that, I like it a lot, and I think it's still good. So it's not like you're missing out on too much. Um, Another thing is what helps me when it comes to trying to be active. I will say I'm guilty. I do not go and do the whole 30-hour walks or go work out like I should or like I used to. But like I said, I'm getting back on track. And that is what I am trying to do, is work out more. Try to get my body moving, because if I don't, then I lose myself, and I'm trying to get back on track. And like I said, self-care is the number one thing that we need to get on when it comes to PCOS, because that depression is it's a beat down. It really is, and it's hard to get out of it, especially if you keep it to yourself. And that's another main point that I really want to get to, everyone out there, whether you have PCOS or not, it is still a mental issue that people hide. And don't hide it. You're not weak for being out there and sharing your story. And I've seen a lot of women come back out and say, I have depression. I need help. And it's okay to ask for help, and you need to talk to somebody, and ask them, how do I get out of this? Or, build your support system, because you need it. I know that's the biggest thing with me, is that I have the biggest, man, try not to get emotional, but I have the biggest support system, and it helps a lot. And I am so thankful for that, because when I get into my episodes and those little deep holes, and I say, okay, red flag, please, I need help me out. they're there and they help me. And that I'm so thankful for the ones that call and check up on me or text me, hey, I haven't heard from you, how are you, I haven't seen you, or hey, I'm just thinking about you. That means the world to me. It really does. Even though I know everybody's busy, schedules are everywhere, people are working, and then this COVID thing, like it's been a downer. And this year has been honestly one of the worst years, not even for me, but of course the world itself. But with an illness that you're fighting with, it takes a whole other level of hardship, especially when you stop caring for yourself and just forget that you need to put yourself first. And just those little messages and those things that remind you that, hey, I'm here for you, it helps. And I try to do the same and check in with everyone, and it's nice to know that, hey, people still remember you. They're still there and they still know you're fighting a fight, and that, you're strong. You're a strong person for even putting yourself out there and saying that you need help, or, hey, I'm dealing with it too. The whole Me Too thing, it's fine. You're okay. You can talk about it. And I'm proud of a lot of y'all that I've seen posts and seen y'all come out and say that you too have it. It's makes me happy to know that you're strong enough to be put out there and say, I need help. So great job, guys. And give you a little but yeah, I just feel like if y'all have questions, or you need answers, or just advice on what you should do if you are diagnosed, or if you know somebody, please let them know that there are support groups out there. There's people on Facebook, or women who are trying to have babies, or people who are trying to figure out what is it that I have, or how do I control this, or how do I go about living my life with the illness and not letting it take over you, because you will get lost in your illness if you're not careful, or if you don't have the proper knowledge on it. Do your research. I mean, that's sadly to say, a lot of doctors just tell you, oh, just lose weight. It's because you need to lose weight to have kids, or you need to lose weight and that's your cure. It's not. There's women out there that are fit and have everything in control, and they still have issues. They still have problems, or they still can't get pregnant. It is not all weight loss, but it is a helpful factor for you to be at a healthy weight, or at your own health weight. Everybody is different. So don't let nobody tell you, oh, you're too big or you're too skinny. No, you are at where you need to be. And as long as you know that you're healthy and that you're eating right or doing your part for yourself, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And I personally have learned that myself, even though I am, or like people say, you are your worst critic. You are. Like I said before, I give advice, but it's hard for me to take it for myself. And I am still currently learning that, and it's not going to be easy. It's not. It's hard, but it will get easier once you learn your body and figure out what's better for you as a woman. Don't beat yourself down. Be positive. And that's what helped me a lot, is I try to carry on and be positive and live my life the way I need to live it. Don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. Live your life the way you feel will make you happy. Build your inner circle. Stay positive. Build your support group, and they're there. You just need to ask for help, and don't be afraid to ask. Just know that you are not alone. okay? Because you know, it means a lot. It really does. So, as that being said, if anyone has questions or if you need help or just somebody to talk to, even if it's not dealing with PCOS and you just need somebody to talk to about your mental state or, you know, anything or advice, I am here. Message me anytime. Um, I just want to make sure that people out there are their happier selves. And like I always say, keep fighting that fight if you have a fight to fight for. Okay. Thank you and God bless. Bye.